Making it for about 10 years now, and we just use some unusual apples in it, so people kind of know it because of that. One of the apples we use is Carmine.
What is it that's so special about this apple?
It's a cross between Cox's Orange Pippin and Jonathan, and both of those apples have a very strong flavour themselves, and it just gives a very strong aroma to the juice. So that comes through when you make the juice from them. We've got about 60 varieties of apples altogether, and of those, about 15 we'd sell, quite handy quantities of. The rest would just be little plots of them.
Is Carmine, we'll say, the main apple that you put in the juice, and then you mix other varieties?
That's right.
In there
We
as well?
would mix some of the others. There's one called Pinova there. Occasionally we'd use that in the juice. There's another one a little bit behind you called Elstar. That's it there. We might use a bit of that in the juice as well, but the backbone of the juice would be the Carmine.
Would you mind if I tasted one of the Carmine apples?
Please do. Well, that'll be a little bit softer than your typical apple that you might expect, and it's got a fairly strong flavour.
Reminds me of the apples you used to have growing up when you were younger, the windfall apples. Sweet.
Yeah, sweet as well, and a little bit soft.
So you make a pure apple juice. You do an apple and blackcurrant?
Apple and blackcurrant, that's right, yeah. Apple and strawberry and apple and raspberry. We grow strawberries and raspberries there as well, so we have plenty of those to make juice with also, so we mix it with the apple juice.
And a cider vinegar? That's
right, yeah. The cider vinegar, it takes a while, because first you got to make the cider and then you got to make the vinegar, so it's a few years before you have vinegar from the juice.
Are they good for cooking as well?
They won't break down like a Bramley or whatever would, so they kind of.
I don't want it to break down.
Okay, well they will do the trick then.
Could I have maybe 3 of them?
Of course you can.